Hey everyone, I'm Amanda Pasciucco, a sexologist and certified sex therapist, and today we're going to talk about, can you masturbate too much and is it good for your health? So can you masturbate too much? Yes and no. Masturbation or solo sex is normal and it's healthy. Touching oneself to the point of pleasure isn't for everyone, yet there's nothing wrong with it. Many people enjoy it. In reports, 90% of those assigned male at birth say that they masturbate, and 70% of women say that they masturbate. So a lot of people are doing it. It's also the safest form of sex, and it's a great variety to partnered sex. What is too much masturbation though? Too much masturbation for someone like me, a sexologist and sex therapist, is when you're getting performance anxiety, when you're in a partnered situation, when you're missing things that you really want to be going to because you'd rather solo pleasure at home. Too much would be where you're having issues in other areas of your life because you're focusing on solo pleasure. A lot of us, many of us, want what we want when we want it. However, that's not really possible to have a life according to our core values. So masturbation is amazing, and it doesn't meet all of my needs for who I want to be in the world. I have needs for collaboration, accountability, connection with others. So therefore, the strategy of solo sex, if that prevents me from too many of the other things I want to be doing, then it's too much. If you feel like you're doing things too much and not really getting as much from solo sex as you want to, maybe consider downloading our Sensual webinar to get some ideas on what else you could do. Oh, also, there are so many myths about masturbation that I think it casts a shadow on solo sex as something to do that could be good for your health. So some myths. You're gonna go blind or get hairy palms. Not true. Masturbation lowers testosterone in men. Not actually true, yet there is research that proves yes and no to this. So I'd highly recommend looking into that more. Another myth, too much masturbation with a sex toy will make it so you can't orgasm with a partner. Too much solo sex or any type of sex in one specific way can cause some issues in partnered sex because you're getting so used to one method. So when you try a new method, your body's not used to it. However, I wouldn't blame it on the toy. I wouldn't blame it on solo sex. That's why it's a myth. It's just that the body gets used to one way of doing something and then it becomes a habit. Okay, the correlation of erectile dysfunction in young men and porn. So there's a correlation of young men with erectile dysfunction that's due to consuming internet porn. There's some nuance though that needs unpacking here. So using masturbation by watching video pornography has something to it that is kind of interesting to others. Porn creates large spikes of dopamine in the body, and that does something that could lead to the experience of not being able to get hard when you want to. So if you suspect you're struggling with porn and it's taking you too long to orgasm when you're with a partner, or you're missing things you really want to be doing because you're staying home masturbating instead, you might have a problem with masturbation. You might want to consider getting some help, getting a webinar, seeing a sex therapist, someone who's not going to judge you. It's going to help you to where you want to be in your goals. There's nothing negative about solo sex and it's not shameful. However, if masturbation is taking a priority in life over things you don't want it to be taking a priority over, ask yourself this question: I use solo sex as a strategy for what? If the answer is I'm bored, I'm hungry, I'm lonely, I'm tired, these are things to consider. Maybe you could find a new strategy if masturbation's taking up too much time. Thanks for staying until the end. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and the bell. Say hi on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube at The Sex Healer or at Amanda Pasciucco. Scroll below and get webinar information. Thank you so much for watching. I release new videos Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you there, and thanks for watching.